All right, gang, got a different project this morning. First one of these kind that I've ran into yet. Pucker factor of about 12 on a scale of 1 to 10. Customer brought me a diesel tank. Got a very small pinhole in it. I'll flip y'all around, let you look at it. Okay, this is the bottom of the tank. There's the drain or whatever you want to call it. And follow it around. And you see that little pinhole right there? That's the leak. How I found it, I took a napkin. We weren't sure exactly where the leak was on the tank. And I was like, it's all dirty, got film on it, blah, blah, dirt, road dust, and a little bit of moisture. I wiped it off with some acetone and then started trying to find it. It looks like there's a little crack in the well, but that's not where it's leaking from. That tiny pinhole. How I found it, let me show you. I took a Hardy's napkin, and it looked like that was the spot. Put the dry part of the napkin on there. Clean it up for a moment. Ease it back down. And there it is, just a little bit of a weep. Nothing big, but the DOT frowns on that kind of thing. So anyway, I was wondering about techniques as far as trying to daub that hole up. I've heard TIG, MIG, the whole tank's MIG'd off in the first place. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna hook spool gun up and see if I can hit it. If I can get it, I get it. If I don't, buy you a new tank. Anyway, that's what I got. I'll do some other things and probably record it for science. Stay tuned. The way I was experimenting to see if that thing would fart and scare me to death and get me a pucker, I was doing me a simulated diesel fuel tank. Put a little fuel in the tank. Not much. Start out there. Get it back in. Put it in. Drain it out-ish. Leave a little slosh in there. Got a little bit. And then we gotta see if it's going to pop. All right, I got y'all down on my level. Got our little diesel tank. Set it down on the floor. Pour a little out on the floor. It really doesn't burn, doesn't blow up, doesn't fart. Doesn't do anything. Still got a little left. and you see what you get. Get it hot enough, it will burn. Will it explode? Proof's in the pudding. Sounds like it's boiling. That's what you get. All right, so as you see, there wasn't any violent explosion. It was just a little poof, and then it burst into flame, and it burned slowly. So I'm gonna go for it. The thing is the spot, I have it up on the top of the tank. I'm gonna test burn my gun on some aluminum off to the side, get it singing, clean, and I'm gonna start and run and call it. That's my plan. Let me rig this gun up, get everything set up, and I'll bring you guys back. Disturbing my video with your loud drag pipe, sir? Boom. All right. I wore my special FR rated key breeches yesterday and then opted out today. I should have probably wore them today. We'll see what we do. Adjust your angle. See my spot. And it opened up and blew a lot of trash. Just what I thought it was going to do. And to put a little heat on there, blow the garbage out. Anything trashy, got doo-doo in it, you're aluminum welding. Aluminum welding on dirty aluminum, that's the case. I have very little experience in welding. Only been doing it, I don't know. Clean that out with the grinder. And then try to run a satisfactory pass over the top. Just like I was telling you on the floors of those old cargo trailers. Just gotta weld some, clean it out. Put another one back. Don't get too carried away. Should be okay. I'm getting a little porosity. That last pass, I'm gonna get you guys down and show you what I'm talking about in there. But I got a wad of juicy fruit stuck on that little hole. I'm gonna let it cool. Stay tuned. All right, I believe I got it. I got some daubs on there. Got a little bit of porosity up near the top. Got my fingers crossed. I may put a little pressure and do the old soap check on it. I don't know, 4 or 5 pounds with the air compressor. Go from there. Short note. If you go to weld on a fuel tank, gasoline is tricky. I've done it a lot when I was a kid. Not a lot. 2 or 3 times. And 2 or 3 times too many. Don't recommend it. Diesel tanks, a little bit different. You see the can. If you're any bit nervous about it, don't do it. Go buy another one. Build another one. Don't weld on fuel tanks. Turn you around and let you look at the little bead that I got on there. Yeah, I know it looks bad. I know some of you pros out there are gonna blow me up in the comment block. I understand. I'm not here to please everybody, just my customers. Stay tuned. Okay, this is the affected area. I'm not sure if that little guy right there is gonna give me any fits or not. It'll focus, 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 focus. Focus, 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 focus. Not going to focus. But right along that ridge, there's a little bit of porosity. I don't know, there you see it now. It's a little bit there. I'm not sure if that goes all the way through or if that's trash on that top pass boiling out. I'm going to put a little air on it and do a soap check and see what happens. All right, closer inspection on the pass. I took the possum hide and I ran over that porosity and it was only right in there, but I did trace back and it looked like there was a little pinhole still there further down in the weld. I gouged down into it and it didn't go anywhere, but I still have the gouge, so I want to put a little bit on there and put the weld back. Have a look. This is what I ended up with. I cleaned it. There's some spatter balls on there creating shadows, but nothing is down in my groove. I cleaned all that back. There's no porosity back in there anywhere. So what I'm gonna do is start back here and run a little pass on that, clean it up, and let it go. There it went. Blew a hole. Now I got a hole and a fire. I can see the orange inside there. Let that cool off. Go out. Should have stopped it well enough, y'all. burning. It's burning. Outside, fill it up with water. Damn thing caught on fire. Carried it out there, put the water hose in it, fill it up with water, try to put the fire out, not to burn the whole tank. Or maybe I should have just set it outside and let it burn. Might be the idea. Okay, so I filled it up. I daubed the hole, went to go over it one more round. And blew a hole. Right on the right hand end. See, right in there. Now I gotta drain the water out. I put water in it, put the fire out. I had just a little fire in there. Let the water drain out. Run over it with some acetone. And at least I can get it completely drained out. We'll refire up. Hopefully not refire up, but try round 2. I wire brushed it off. I think what I'm going to try to do is just daub around that hole all the way around the outside and put some extra material on there. Hopefully won't boil any trash out. And then close in on the hole and leave a huge wad of juicy fruit on there. All right, I got a fire in the tank. It's burning along underneath the top. It's burning in there. But for the most part, I got the main portion of the fuel out of it. It's just fumes and, you know, the explosive part. Show you where I'm at on daubing that hole. So round one was an epic fail. I had a little groove. I had to, I cleaned it, cleaned the porosity out, went to run a pass over it, and blew a hole. And caught the inside of the tank on fire. Not a big one. Rushed over, got the water hose, put the water in it, started filling it up. Then I said, I really don't want that thing leaking right there, so I had to move it over to the side. I'll flush it out. I got a good hole now. I can drop some acetone over inside there, let it run down, clean that, purge that spot from the inside if you would, and then I can start daubing and scabbing on the outside again. Called my customer and their only reply was, so you are human. Overrated. Stay tuned, gang. All right, I put water in it, got the fire out, got the water drained out of that hole, got it back in the shop, and I'll let you look at it. All right, this is it. I took my grinder and cleaned that off, and then I did a little gouge, and then I started running a pass, and lo and behold, it blew a hole. So anyway, that was my drain. So I turned a little pinprick into one about as big as a BB. All right, I've added some rosettes around, and there's the hole. I just have a little extra meat around there now. So I'm gonna let it cool. It's warm. It's burned. I don't know how bad. It's still steaming. But I may just try to daub that up and just leave a big old wad of juicy fruit on it. It takes time. Trashy aluminum welding takes time. It hadn't gotten away from me. It hadn't gotten violent or anything. But it's just, you got oils in there, contaminants. It's not clean anymore. Is this the best way to do it? Probably not. Is it the way I'm going to try to do it? You better believe it. And if I get it, I get it. As long as it don't leak, it doesn't matter what it looks like. It's going to be on the bottom, and it's going to be up in the back. So maybe it'll be satisfactory. I feel like as long as it's not leaking, they're good. All right, it seems to have cooled down a little bit. You can lay your hand on it. I got a little bit of fill going. I'm just going to keep stacking those rosettes. And hope it don't get out of hand. I think that's it. I'm calling it a day. I'm bringing you down here and let you look at it and critique it and blow me up in the comment block. But good enough. This is it. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm gonna let it be what it's going to be. Put air on it, squirt water on it, soap water, see if it bubbles. If this one doesn't work, I'll try it again. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment. This is Mo, damn it. Tire Creek Iron Works out.